Imagine a geometric pattern so simple, yet so powerful, that throughout history, cultures around the world have deemed it sacred. A symbol that appears in ancient ruins, temples, manuscripts, and spiritual works of art. This symbol is the flower of life. A pattern that, at first glance, seems just an arrangement of perfectly interlaced circles. However, hidden within this simplicity is what many believe to be the code of creation itself. But how can such a basic design contain so much spiritual depth? That's exactly what we're going to explore. The flower of life is one of the oldest and most revered geometric patterns in the world. Its exact origin is a mystery, but it appears in many civilizations, from ancient Egypt to Greece, India, and even Japan. One of its most famous representations is in the Temple of Osiris, in Abydos, Egypt, where it was engraved in stone with striking precision. This leads us to a fascinating question. How could different cultures, at different times in history, come to such a similar symbol and give it such profound spiritual significance? What makes the mighty flower of life so intriguing is the fact that it is composed of overlapping circles, forming a hexagonal pattern that, for many, represents the language of the universe. Within this structure, it is possible to identify known geometric figures, such as the Metatron's cube and the seed of life, which in themselves already carry deep spiritual meanings. This interconnection of shapes reflects the idea that everything in the universe is connected, from the atoms in our body to the galaxies in the cosmos. Throughout the ages, many scholars, mystics, and even scientists have delved into the flower of life to try to unravel its secrets. They believe that this pattern contains the essence of all things, representing the most sacred geometry, a symbolic language that reveals the fundamental laws of nature. When we talk about sacred geometry, we are referring to the idea that certain geometric shapes are more than just mathematical figures. They are expressions of the universal laws that govern everything that exists. The power of the flower of life is not limited to aesthetics. Its structure has been associated with the creation of the universe. According to ancient beliefs, the pattern contains within it all aspects of creation. From a central point, the spheres expand, replicating the process of the cosmos formation. This geometric expansion symbolizes the creation of space and time, and many believe that meditating on this image can help us connect with the primal creative process of the universe. But what is the origin of this idea? Why did cultures such as the Egyptian or Hindu use this pattern as a symbol of divinity and creation? The flower of life is seen as the matrix of everything that exists in the physical universe, representing both the microcosm and the macrocosm. This concept is reinforced by the presence of the pattern in sacred places around the world, such as in ancient Tibetan monasteries and in mosaics of medieval Christian churches. Sacred geometry also connects the flower of life with other equally powerful symbols, such as the tree of life and the egg of life. These interrelated patterns suggest that the creation of the universe follows a geometric order, and that this same order is reflected in everything that exists, from the way life organizes itself to the galactic structures that make up the cosmos. Another fascinating point is that this symbolism transcends time and space, appearing in cultures that, in theory, would not have had contact with each other. This reinforces the notion that we are dealing with a universal language, a cosmic code that is, at the same time, simple and complex. This universality makes the flower of life more than just a visual symbol. It becomes a portal to understanding the deepest mysteries of existence. The geometry of the flower of life is also deeply intertwined with the spiritual ideas of many traditions. For the ancients, Numbers and geometric shapes carried sacred energies and were seen as reflections of the divine. The number 6, for example, is a recurring number in the flower of life, representing balance and harmony, while the circle is the universal symbol of unity and eternity. These associations reinforce the idea that the universe follows a spiritual and geometric order. Upon understanding the flower of life, we also start to realize that it mirrors our own spiritual journey. Just like the symbol expands from a central point, our consciousness can also expand, connecting to deeper layers of understanding and wisdom. Meditating on this pattern can help us align our mind, body, and spirit with the natural laws that govern the universe, promoting a state of balance and harmony. Throughout this series, we will explore not only the spiritual symbolism of the flower of life, but also its relevance in modern science, in energy healing practices, and in how it can influence our everyday life. And as we deepen our understanding of this symbol, we will see how it can be a key to unlocking the mystery of creation and connecting us with something much larger than ourselves. When we look at the starry sky or the delicate structures of a snowflake, we can perceive patterns that seem to suggest an underlying order to nature. These patterns are not merely coincidences, but reflections of what the ancients called sacred geometry. The idea that geometric shapes not only shape the physical world, but also contain the secret code of the universe. The flower of life is a supreme example of this cosmic language, and by exploring it, we can begin to understand the structure of the universe itself. Sacred geometry is a way of exploring the relationship between space, matter, and spirit. For the ancients, geometric shapes were more than mere mathematical abstractions. They were divine expressions, visible signs of the invisible laws governing the cosmos. And among all geometric shapes, the flower of life is one of the most powerful, as it symbolizes the very web of creation. By understanding how the flower of life represents the pattern behind everything that exists, we can begin to see that the universe is not chaotic. It follows a harmonious order. If you look closely at the flower of life, you'll see that it's composed of overlapping circles, forming a perfect hexagonal matrix. This arrangement creates a sense of symmetry and balance, reflecting the harmony we find in nature. From the growth of plants to the orbits of planets, this geometric harmony can be observed at all levels of existence. It's no coincidence that the hexagon, the shape that naturally arises in the flower of life, also appears in crystal structures and in the honeycomb of bees. The interconnection of these circles also reflects the principle of interconnectivity. What does this mean? It means that everything in the universe is connected to everything else. Each part of the pattern influences and is influenced by the others. This is a direct reflection of how the universe operates. In the quantum world, scientists have discovered that subatomic particles can influence each other instantly, even at enormous distances, a phenomenon known as quantum entanglement. The flower of life reminds us of this invisible web that connects every being, every atom, every star. But the relationship between the sacred geometry and the universe goes beyond aesthetics. The ancients believed that the very structure of the cosmos was based on specific mathematical proportions and the Golden ratio. A mathematical ratio found in everything from spiral galaxies to the human body is deeply intertwined with the pattern of the flower of life. By drawing lines within the pattern, we can find the famous Fibonacci sequence, a mathematical pattern that describes how nature grows and develops. This suggests that the flower of life is not just a spiritual symbol, but a model for how the universe is organized. The flower of life also reflects the principle of the microcosm and macrocosm, the idea that the small and the large follow the same patterns. For example, the structure of a cell and the structure of a galaxy follow similar patterns, and both can be understood through sacred geometry. This leads us to a unified view of creation, where the same pattern that organizes a leaf also organizes the movement of the stars. By studying the flower of life, we can begin to understand how the laws that govern atoms also govern galaxies. But perhaps the most impressive aspect of sacred geometry is how it suggests that the universe is one self-aware. The flower of life is not just a geometric pattern, it's a reflection of cosmic intelligence, a divine mind that organizes and sustains everything that exists. For the ancients, sacred geometry was the language of this divine mind, a way to understand the thoughts of God. And by meditating on the flower of life, we can begin to align ourselves with this cosmic intelligence, realizing that we are part of a larger plan. Interestingly, modern science is beginning to acknowledge the wisdom of sacred geometry. In fields such as quantum physics and cosmology, scientists are discovering that the universe operates in a much more orderly and harmonious way than previously thought. For example, theoretical physicist Nassim Haramein has suggested that the universe is composed of geometric patterns similar to the flower of life, and that these patterns are fundamental to understanding the nature of reality. These discoveries echo ancient beliefs that sacred geometry is the foundation of everything that exists. The Man flower of life can also be seen as a representation of the Man cosmic web, the invisible structure that connects all galaxies in the universe. Recent astrophysical studies show that galaxies are not randomly distributed in space. They follow a pattern that resembles a giant web, with dark matter filaments interconnecting all parts of the cosmos. Just like in the flower of life, each part of this cosmic web influences the others, creating an interconnected system of galaxies and energy. When studying sacred geometry, we begin to see that the flower of life is much more than a beautiful symbol. It is a key to understanding the very structure of the universe. This geometric pattern reflects the fundamental laws of nature and reveals how everything, from the smallest particles to the largest galaxies, is interconnected. And by understanding this interconnectedness, we can feel more connected to the cosmos and more aligned with the divine purpose that permeates all things. The journey to understand the flower of life is therefore a journey to understand the cosmic order and our place within it. By meditating on this symbol and applying its knowledge in our daily life, we can align ourselves with the harmony of the universe and awaken to a new perception of reality. The flower of life is more than a symbol. It is a gateway to spiritual and scientific understanding, and by exploring it, we connect with the creative power that sustains the cosmos. The flower of life is not just an intriguing geometric pattern. For many, it is a symbol of deep spiritual transformation. By contemplating its shapes and understanding its meaning, a process of consciousness awakening can be activated. But what does this really mean? Spiritual awakening is a term used to describe an internal change, a state in which a person begins to perceive the world more clearly, more connected and aligned with universal truths. And it is exactly this type of transformation that the one flower of life seems to stimulate. The pattern of the sound flower of life symbolizes harmony and balance, reflecting cosmic order. When you begin to connect with this symbol, whether through meditation or visualization, it's as if you're tuning your mind and spirit to this order. Meditating with the flower of life can bring a sense of profound calm and inner alignment, as the brain, often agitated by the chaos of the outside world, responds to the visual harmony of the pattern. The simple act of focusing on the flower of life can help to calm the mind, facilitating a deeper state of meditation. But the awakening of consciousness is not limited to just mental relaxation. There is a much broader, spiritual dimension involved. Many spiritual practitioners report that meditation with the flower of life has allowed them to access a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the universe. They describe an expansion of perception, as if their consciousness were connecting to something larger. And it is precisely this connection that the flower of life seems to symbolize: the interconnection between the individual and the whole. The flower of life is also associated with the balance of the chakras, the energy centers of the body. Many believe that by working with the flower of life, it is possible to harmonize and align these centers, promoting healing and well-being. Each of the 7 chakras represents different aspects of our life and consciousness, from survival and security to higher spiritual connection. The symmetrical and perfect structure of the flower of life can act as a mirror, helping us to reflect on the balance in our own lives and adjust our energy to achieve a state of balance and wholeness. Furthermore, the vibration that emanates from the flower of life is also considered a key to awakening. Everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency, and these vibrations have a direct impact on our body and mind. Some believe that the sacred geometry of the flower of life resonates at a specific frequency that can help elevate our own personal vibration. This could result in expanded consciousness, greater mental clarity, and even experiences of profound insights during meditation. Many people who have started working with the higher flower of life report transformative experiences. They describe moments of clarity and understanding in which they seem to perceive universal truths in a way that was previously inaccessible. Some talk about a sense of connection with the divine or with the essence of the universe. These moments of epiphany are what many call a spiritual awakening. And the flower of life, according to these experiences, appears to be a portal that facilitates this process. This personal transformation is deeply tied to the concept of unity. The flower of life is a visual reminder that everything in the universe is interconnected. When we begin to identify with this unity, we realize that we are not separate from the whole, but an essential part of it. This understanding can completely change the way we see the world and ourselves. We are not isolated beings navigating a chaotic world. We are part of a universal web, where every action and every thought reverberate throughout all of creation. Another fascinating aspect of the flower of life is its potential to help us access altered states of consciousness. Some spiritual practitioners use the flower of life in conjunction with breathing and visualization techniques to induce states of trance or deep meditation. These altered states allow the mind to transcend the limitations of logical thinking and access higher levels of perception. In these states, it is possible to gain a more intuitive understanding of cosmic patterns and spiritual truths. The spiritual practice with the Sai, flower of life, also involves the concept of conscious manifestation. The idea here is that by aligning yourself with sacred geometry, you also align with the creative power of the universe. The flower of life, representing creation in its purest form, can be used as a tool to manifest intentions and desires in a more harmonious way and aligned with a greater purpose. This happens because, when working with the pattern, you are connecting to the universal creative flow, and when your intentions are aligned with this flow, they manifest more easily and fluidly. Those who explore meditation with the flower of life also notice a transformation in their perception of time and space. The idea of linearity begins to dissipate, and the notion that the past, present and future are connected in a single moment comes to the forefront. This expanded perception of time allows practitioners to reflect on their life experiences in a broader way, observing patterns and cycles that repeat, and can be adjusted to promote greater balance and spiritual growth. For many, the flower of life represents a symbol of wholeness and completeness. It reminds us that everything we need for our growth and well-being is already within us, just as the complete pattern of creation is contained within the flower of life itself. By internalizing this concept, we can begin to realize that the path to spiritual enlightenment does not involve seeking something outside of ourselves, but rather recognizing and activating the power and wisdom that already reside within us. This journey of awakening through the flower of life is a deeply personal experience, yet at the same time universal. Each person may have their own interpretation and emotional response when working with the symbol, but the transformation it offers is undeniable. As we continue to delve into the depths of this sacred symbol, we discover that it is not only a reflection of the universe's creation, but also a map for spiritual awakening and the expansion of consciousness. At first glance, the flower of life might seem like an abstract concept, perhaps reserved for philosophical reflections or deep spiritual practices. However, the power of this symbol is not confined to the realm of theoretical contemplation. On the contrary, that a flower of life can be applied in a practical way in our everyday lives, helping us to find balance, harmony, and even new ways to deal with daily challenges. The knowledge it carries can be integrated into our daily life in a simple and effective way. One of the most common ways to bring the flower of life into everyday life is through our meditation. Many people report that simply looking at the symbol while meditating helps to calm the mind and align their thoughts with a higher vibration. This happens because the geometric pattern of the flower of life reflects the harmony present in the universe. And by focusing our attention on this pattern, we tune our minds to this harmony. This can help us achieve a more serene mental state, which in turn prepares us to face daily challenges with greater clarity and balance. Another interesting aspect of the flower of life is its use as a tool for my energy healing. Many therapists and holistic healing practitioners believe that the pattern of the flower of life emits an energy frequency capable of balancing the human body's energy fields. For this reason, some people carry amulets or display prints of the flower of life in their homes or workplaces, believing that the symbol brings a sense of protection and harmony. In addition, visualizing it during healing sessions, such as Reiki, can help channel more powerful and effective healing energies. However, the flower of life is not just useful for spiritual and healing practices. It can also be used to address more practical issues, such as the organization of physical space. Applying the principles of sacred geometry to the environment around you, like in your home or workplace, can help create a more balanced and harmonious space. The symmetry and balance inherent in the pattern of the flower of life can be used to arrange objects, furniture, and even plants in a way that promotes the flow of positive energy. This type of conscious organization can improve the quality of the environment, resulting in a space that fosters well-being and productivity. Furthermore, the use of visualization with the flower of life is a powerful way to apply its lessons in our daily life. By visualizing the symbol during times of tension or stress, we can evoke the feeling of harmony and interconnectedness it symbolizes. This helps us find emotional balance in difficult situations, allowing our reactions to be more measured and less impulsive. By aligning ourselves with the energy of the symbol, we gain a new perspective on problems, which helps us solve them more effectively. Many people have also reported that the chief flower of life has helped them find more kick and creativity in their lives. This is because the pattern of the flower of life is a reflection of creation itself. a symbol of the universe's manifestation. By meditating or contemplating this pattern, we can connect with the creative energy that flows through the cosmos, opening new doors for innovative ideas and creative solutions. This process of tuning in with creation can be particularly useful for artists, writers, musicians, and anyone seeking new forms of creative expression. Another practical use of the flower of life is in manifestation practices. Many believe that by working with the flower of life, especially in intention or manifestation rituals, we can align our desires with the creative forces of the universe. This is based on the idea that sacred geometry is the foundation of creation, and by focusing our intentions within this pattern, we are connecting our desires to the very matrix of the universe. This can significantly enhance the effectiveness of manifestation rituals, helping us bring into reality what we desire in a more fluid way and aligned with a greater purpose. And it's not just about individual results. The flower of life can also be used as a tool for collective work and to generate harmony in the environment around us. Some spiritual communities use the symbol in group healing ceremonies or in collective meditations, believing that it helps to create an energy of unity and cohesion among people. This practice can be seen in meditation group gatherings, healing circles, and even in organizations seeking to promote common well-being, using the flower of life as a focus to harmonize intentions and energies among participants. Applying the flower of life to the emotional field can also be extremely beneficial. For instance, in times of conflict or emotional imbalance, bringing the flower of life to mind or meditating on it can help restore inner calm. Visualizing the pattern can serve as a reminder that, just as the universe operates with harmony and interconnectivity, our emotions can also be balanced and realigned. This process is particularly useful in stressful situations, where the perception of chaos can be replaced by the concept of cosmic order and harmony. Finally, it's worth mentioning that the flower of life can be a source of inspiration for us to connect with our own spiritual journey and personal growth. Incorporating the symbol into our daily practices, whether through small rituals, meditations, or simply reflecting on its meaning, helps us to maintain focus on our inner development. The flower of life reminds us that personal growth is a continuous process, and that just like the symbol expands from a single central point, we too are in constant expansion and evolution, both spiritually and emotionally. Ultimately, the flower of life provides a map for creating harmony in all aspects of life. Whether we are focusing on our physical environment, our emotional or spiritual health, or our relationships with others, the wisdom of this symbol can be applied in a practical and tangible way to bring more balance, peace, and clarity to our daily lives. What starts as a visual meditation can expand to touch all areas of life, promoting a profound transformation that goes far beyond the surface. At first glance, the flower of life may seem like a purely spiritual symbol, but as we delve deeper, we realize that it also contains profound mathematical truths. The geometry present in the flower of life is, in fact, an expression of universal laws that govern not only the physical world, but also the spiritual world. Science and mathematics, although often seen as opposites to spirituality, find in the flower of life a point of convergence, where the order of the cosmos is reflected in mathematical formulas and geometric patterns. At the heart of the flower of life lies the repetition of interconnected circles, forming complex geometric patterns that reveal fundamental mathematical principles. These circles overlap in a way that creates perfect symmetry, and it is this symmetry that reflects the underlying harmony of the universe. The pattern that emerges from the flower of life can be seen as a visual representation of the sacred mathematics, where every part of the whole is connected to all others in a perfectly balanced and harmonious way. One of the most fascinating relationships between the flower of life and mathematics is the presence of the Pi-Golden ratio, a mathematical constant that appears throughout nature, from the structure of our DNA to the movement of galaxies. This ratio, approximately equal to 1.618, is often found in organic structures and is known to create forms that are aesthetically pleasing to the human eye. In the flower of life, we can trace lines that follow this ratio, revealing that the symbol reflects this same mathematical order that governs nature. Another mathematical concept that relates to the flower of life is the Fibonacci sequence, a series of numbers where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. This sequence also appears repeatedly in nature, from the growth of seashells to the arrangement of petals in flowers. The flower of life, with its geometric expansion, can be seen as a visual representation of this sequence, as it reflects the growth and replication that occur according to these mathematical laws. Furthermore, the flower of life contains within itself the Metatron's cube, a three-dimensional geometric shape composed of 13 circles connected by straight lines. Metatron's cube is another expression of how mathematics and spirituality are intertwined, as it is considered a representation of the primordial energy that organizes matter and consciousness. This geometric pattern is the basis for the Platonic solids, 5 three-dimensional geometric shapes that, according to Plato, are the building blocks of the universe. The Platonic solids, such as the cube, the tetrahedron, and the dodecahedron, are intimately connected to the flower of life. Each of these solids can be drawn within Metatron's cube, which, in turn, emerges from the flower of life. These solids are revered in sacred geometry because their symmetries represent divine perfection, and their angles and proportions are found throughout creation, from atomic structures to galactic forms. Thus, the flower of life not only symbolizes creation on a spiritual level, but also reveals the mathematical structure that underpins the physical universe. The concept of an fractal is also closely linked to the flower of life. A fractal is a pattern that repeats at different scales, creating infinite complexity from simple shapes. The flower of life, with its infinitely replicating circles, can be seen as an expression of this idea. The repetition of the pattern at various scales suggests that the universe operates under similar principles, where the small and the large follow the same mathematical rules. This aligns with the idea that the universe is both a macrocosm and a microcosm, reflecting the same order at all levels of existence. Modern science is beginning to recognize the importance of these geometric patterns. Research in the field of quantum physics shows that the universe is not chaotic, but rather extremely orderly structured. String theory, for example, suggests that the subatomic particles that make up the universe are actually tiny strings vibrating in specific patterns, and these vibrations create the reality we experience. These vibrations can be understood as mathematical expressions that follow geometric principles, not very different from those found in the flower of life. Furthermore, the field of biomimicry, the study of how nature solves complex problems, has been exploring the geometric patterns present in organic life. Researchers are discovering that many of the growth and organization processes that occur in nature follow precise geometric patterns, which can be applied in technological innovations. The flower of life serves as a reminder that nature is organized according to sacred mathematical laws, and by understanding these patterns, we can find solutions to problems we face in various areas, from medicine to architecture. Another fascinating aspect is the study of waveforms and how vibration influences matter. Recent research in sound sematics, the study of how sound influences the formation of geometric patterns in substances like water and sand, reveals that certain sound frequencies can create patterns that resemble the flower of life. This suggests that sound, vibration, and geometry are intimately linked, and that the pattern of the flower of life may be a visual representation of the primal vibration that gave birth to the universe. Ultimately, the flower of life demonstrates that science and spirituality do not need to be in conflict. In fact, they can be viewed as two sides of the same coin, both revealing fundamental truths about the universe. Mathematics, with its precise formulas and repetitive patterns, reflects the cosmic order that is also expressed in spirituality through sacred geometry. By studying these two aspects together, we can gain a more complete understanding of the nature of reality and our place within it. The power of the flower of life lies in its ability to connect us both with the physical world and the spiritual one, revealing the underlying order of all things. Whether in our spiritual contemplation or in our scientific exploration, the flower of life offers a window into the mysteries of the universe, showing us that everything is interconnected by mathematical and geometric patterns that transcend time and space. The flower of life is a powerful symbol, but it does not stand alone in its spiritual significance. In fact, it is part of a larger set of interrelated symbols, all connected by sacred geometry. Each of these symbols carries a profound meaning, revealing truths about creation, the universe, and spiritual development. When we begin to explore these symbols, we realize that they are like pieces of a large puzzle, where each one offers a key to understanding the nature of reality and our role within it. One of the symbols most frequently associated with the flower of life is the high tree of life. This symbol is a representation of the universe's structure and the spiritual journey of the soul. In the Kabbalistic tradition, the tree of life is composed of 10 interconnected spheres, known as sephirot, which represent different aspects of creation and divine consciousness. The relationship between the flower of life and the tree of life is profound. Some believe that the tree of life can be geometrically extracted from the flower of life, suggesting that creation itself is contained within this pattern. The tree of life is also seen as a map for the human soul. Each of the spheres or sephirot represents an aspect of human experience, from the most material desires to the highest levels of spiritual consciousness. By following the path of the tree of life, the individual seeks to balance and integrate these different aspects of their life, promoting spiritual growth. The interconnection between these symbols suggests that the flower of life contains the essence of the spiritual journey, with the tree of life serving as a practical guide to navigate this path. Another symbol deeply connected to the flower of life is the Metatron's cube. This geometric pattern, composed of 13 interconnected circles, is often described as the energy matrix that organizes matter in the universe. Within Metatron's cube, we can find the 5 platonic solids, which are the geometric shapes that form the basis of all material creation. These solids represent the elements: earth, fire, water, air, and ether, and are seen as the foundations of the physical universe. The presence of the Metatron's cube within the flower of life suggests that the symbol contains the keys to understanding the creative forces that shape the universe. Metatron's cube is often associated with protection and healing, and many believe it is a visual representation of divine energy, organizing chaos into order. Just like the flower of life, Metatron's cube is used in spiritual practices for meditation and healing, helping practitioners connect with higher energies and align their lives with cosmic patterns. Another symbol related to the flower of life is the seed of life, which is a simpler version of the pattern. The seed of life is made up of 7 interlocking circles, forming a flower that symbolizes the 7 days of creation mentioned in various spiritual traditions. It is seen as the initial phase of creation, representing the moment when the universe began to manifest from the divine source. Just like the seed of a plant contains within it all the necessary information for its growth, the seed of life holds the potential of all creation. The symbolism of the seed of life is often associated with the cycle of renewal and the idea that the universe is in a constant state of expansion and regeneration. For those who work with sacred geometry in their spiritual practices, the seed of life can be used as a starting point for meditation on the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. It also reminds us that, just like a seed grows into a full plant, we are also in a continuous process of spiritual evolution. In addition to these main symbols, there is also the Merkaba, another symbol of great importance within the context of sacred geometry. The Merkaba is a three-dimensional shape composed of two interlinked tetrahedrons, forming a six-pointed star. This symbol is often associated with spiritual ascension and the movement of the soul through dimensions. Many practitioners believe that the Merkaba is a vehicle of light that can be activated during meditation, allowing the soul to travel to other planes of existence. The Merkaba has a direct connection with the flower of life, as its geometry can be derived from the interconnected patterns of the symbol. The Merkaba is often used in advanced meditation practices, with the aim of activating the body's spiritual energy and raising consciousness to higher levels. Those who meditate on the Merkaba often report profound experiences of healing, protection, and expansion of consciousness. Another related symbol that deserves highlighting is the Pand Vesica Piscis, a simple geometric shape formed by the intersection of two circles. This shape is seen as the balance point between masculine and feminine, spiritual and physical, and it represents the portal through which creation emerges. The Vesica Piscis also appears within the flower of life, suggesting that balance between polarities is an essential part of the universe's creative process. Many spiritual traditions use the Vesica Piscis as a symbol of union and harmony between opposing forces. These symbols are not just abstract, they are used in spiritual practices around the world for meditation, healing, manifestation, and protection. It is believed that they not only represent the invisible forces that shape the universe, but also contain powerful energies that can be accessed through spiritual practices. By meditating on these symbols or using them in rituals, practitioners align themselves with the creative forces of the universe, allowing these energies to flow into their lives in a more harmonious and balanced manner. Upon understanding the interconnection between the flower of life and these related symbols, we begin to see a larger pattern emerging, a pattern that shows us that everything in the universe is connected and that the same creative energy that shapes the cosmos is also present within us. These symbols are gateways to a deeper understanding of reality, offering us practical tools to navigate life with more clarity, purpose, and spiritual alignment. Each symbol, whether it's the tree of life, the Metatron's cube, the seed of life, the Merkaba, or the Vesica Piscis, offers us a unique view of reality, but they all interconnect, revealing the same universal truth, that the universe is a harmonious dance of creative forces, all interconnected by sacred geometric patterns, and by working with these symbols, we can align ourselves with these forces, promoting our spiritual growth and a deeper understanding of our role in the grand scheme of creation. The flower of life, as we have seen, has a spiritual and geometric depth that goes beyond the individual. It not only provides insights into the personal journey of spiritual awakening, but also carries powerful implications for the collective and the universe as a whole. The impact of this symbol is not restricted to a specific group or culture. It has the power to influence the energy field of communities, societies, and even the planet itself. Let's explore how the flower of life affects the collective, and how it is linked to the flow of cosmic energy that connects everything. The flower of life is a reflection of universal interconnectedness. Just as every circle in the pattern is interlinked with the others, every person, living being, and form of energy in the universe is connected. This leads us to a fundamental understanding. What happens to one individual also affects the collective. Therefore, when a person works with the energy of the flower of life, whether through meditation, visualization, or energy healing, they not only impact their own life, but also the energy field around them, contributing to the collective elevation. This idea of energetic interconnection is widely recognized in various spiritual traditions. Many cultures believe that we are part of a global energy field, also known as the morphogenetic field, which connects all forms of life. When we work with the flower of life, we are interacting with this field, helping to balance and harmonize collective energies. Therefore, practices such as global meditations or group healing ceremonies often use the symbol of the flower of life to amplify the intention of global healing and peace. Furthermore, the flower of life can be seen as a map for collective creation. Just as the symbol reflects the cosmic order of creation, it also teaches us that creation is not an isolated act. Each thought, action, and intention we have contributes to the collective reality. When we work with the flower of life, we are reminded that we are co-creators of the universe. Our choices and actions have a direct impact on the whole, and the more aware we are of this truth, the more we can act responsibly and harmoniously. One of the most tangible ways the flower of life impacts the collective is through its healing power. Many people report that visualizing the flower of life during healing practices, such as Reiki or other energy therapies, helps to create a vibration of harmony that can be felt not only by the one receiving the healing, but also by the one providing it. This harmonic resonance is capable of expanding beyond the practitioner, creating a wave of balance and well-being that propagates throughout the environment and ultimately through the collective consciousness. The flower of life also has the potential to influence global consciousness. As more people connect with the energy of the symbol and its spiritual implications, a collective shift can occur. This is related to the idea that by elevating our own consciousness, we contribute to the vibrational upliftment of the planet. This vibrational upliftment does not occur in isolation, but rather through the interconnectivity of all forms of life. As more individuals tune in to the harmony represented by the flower of life, the planet's vibration also rises, promoting a global spiritual transformation. This spiritual transformation is often associated with the transition to a new age of consciousness. Many believe that we are living in a time of change, where humanity is undergoing a collective awakening. The flower of life is seen as a symbol of this new age, representing the harmony, unity, and interconnectivity that we need to cultivate to enter a state of higher global consciousness. In various spiritual traditions, this transition is described as a shift from fear-based and separation-based consciousness to a consciousness based on love and unity. The energy of the flower of life can also be applied to promote environmental harmony. Some practitioners use the symbol in earth healing rituals, visualizing it as an energetic pattern that can balance the planet's energies and restore the health of ecosystems. It is believed that by working with the sacred geometry of the flower of life, we can align ourselves with the Earth's natural energies and contribute to its healing. These rituals are often performed at power points around the world, such as sacred mountains, rivers, and forests, where the planet's energy field is strongest. In addition to the healing of the planet, my flower of life, also plays a significant role in the creation of my spiritual communities. Spiritual groups around the world use the symbol as a tool to unify their intentions and energies, creating an atmosphere of cooperation and unity. The sacred geometry of the flower of life reflects the ideal of a harmonious community, where each individual is an integral part of the whole, contributing to the collective well-being. By incorporating this symbol into their practices, these communities aim to create a reality where everyone can thrive in a balanced and interdependent way. The impact of the flower of life on the Earth's energy field is also linked to the idea of energy points, or planetary chakras. Just as the human body has energy centers, it is believed that the Earth also has its own power points, where energy flows more intensely. Some spiritual practitioners use the flower of life to meditate on these points, visualizing the symbol as a way to activate and balance the energy of these sacred sites. This contributes to the strengthening of the planet's energy field, helping to promote global harmony. Finally, our flower of life offers us a vision of humanity's future. As more people connect with the principles of unity and interconnectivity that the symbol represents, we may see a significant transformation in how we relate to each other and the world around us. The flower of life teaches us that harmony and balance are possible, both in our individual lives and collectively. By applying these principles in our daily actions and interactions with others, we can create a reality that is fairer, more peaceful, and aligned with universal laws. Ultimately, the flower of life is not just a symbol of individual spiritual growth, it is a tool for global transformation. When we connect with its energy, we are contributing to the collective awakening and the creation of a new reality, where interconnectivity and harmony are the fundamental principles. By working with the flower of life, both in our spiritual practices and in our everyday actions, we can be agents of change, helping to build a future where peace, unity, and balance prevail. Throughout this journey, we've explored the many layers of meaning and impact that the flower of life offers. From its role as a spiritual and geometric symbol, to its interconnections with science, mathematics, and the creation of the universe, it's clear that it is much more than just a visual pattern. The Manch, flower of life, represents the very essence of cosmic order, a window into the invisible laws that govern everything that exists, both on the material and spiritual plane. For many, the flower of life serves as a constant reminder that the universe is governed by harmony and balance. When we look at the symbol, we are confronted with a universal truth. Everything is interconnected. Each circle, each line, each point in the pattern reflects the interconnected nature of all things. And this leads us to a profound reflection. If the universe operates with such precision and harmony, how can we align our lives with these same principles? The answer lies in acknowledging that the flower of life is not just a symbol for contemplation, but a tool for, personal and collective transformation. By incorporating the wisdom it offers into our daily practices, we can align ourselves with the creative forces of the universe and live in a more harmonious manner. This begins with a meditation on the symbol, allowing its geometry to resonate in our mind and help us tune in to cosmic energy. Furthermore, the flower of life encourages us to seek balance in all aspects of our lives. Just as the symbol is composed of perfectly balanced circles, our own existence is a constant dance between different polarities: work and rest, mind and body, spirituality and matter. By internalizing the concept of balance represented by the flower of life, we can strive to harmonize these aspects of our life, creating a more fulfilling and satisfying reality. deepest messages that the flower of life offers us is the idea that we are co-creators of the universe. The pattern not only represents creation, but also reminds us that, just as the universe follows geometric and spiritual laws, we also have the power to shape our lives and the world around us. Through our intentions, thoughts, and actions, we are constantly creating. The flower of life encourages us to be more conscious of our creations and to align ourselves with the universal order to manifest a more harmonious reality. This awareness leads us to a broader reflection on the role of humanity in the grand scheme of creation. We are not separate from the universe, but an expression of it. The energy that flows through the flower of life also flows through us. When we recognize this truth, we can begin to see our daily challenges in a new light, not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow and align ourselves even more with cosmic harmony. Besides the personal impact, the Fakor flower of life offers us a vision of Kauito global unity. It reminds us that, although we may seem separated by cultures, beliefs, or geographies, we are all connected by an invisible web of energy. When we come together in meditation or in collective intention, we can positively impact the planet's energetic field. This is the power of sacred geometry. It connects us not only to ourselves, but to the entire cosmos and all living beings that are part of it. However, the flower of life also challenges us to look towards the future. How can we continue to integrate its wisdom into our lives? The answer may lie in continuing to explore its depth and meaning. As our understanding of sacred geometry and universal patterns deepens, so too does our ability to live according to these principles. And as more people connect with the energy of the flower of life, a new global consciousness begins to emerge. A consciousness based on harmony, peace, and unity. This collective awakening offers us an unprecedented opportunity to create a more balanced and conscious world. The flower of life shows us that we don't need to wait for external change. The change begins within us. By working with the symbol, we are literally shaping reality, both our individual reality and the global reality. And as more people connect with this truth, a new cycle of creation begins to take shape, a cycle based on love, collaboration, and interconnectivity. For those who seek to expand their consciousness and deepen their spiritual connection, the flower of life is a valuable guide. It invites us to explore not only the mysteries of the universe, but also the mysteries of our own soul. And in doing so, we begin to realize that the answers we seek are, in fact, within us. Just as the flower of life emerges from a central point, our spiritual journey also begins with the recognition that all answers are within us, waiting to be discovered. In the end, the flower of life offers us a message of hope and renewal. It reminds us that the universe is in a constant state of expansion and that we are part of this creative process. At every moment, we have the opportunity to align ourselves with the cosmic order and contribute to the creation of a more harmonious world. And by doing so, we are not only transforming our own lives, but also helping to shape the future of humanity. May this journey with the flower of life serve as a reminder that everything is connected, and that by connecting with this wisdom, we can access a creative power that far exceeds our apparent limitations. Sacred geometry is a universal language that speaks directly to our soul, and by integrating it into our lives, we awaken to a new reality, where harmony and balance are the foundations of everything we create. Mind unfettered, now that you've delved into the power and deep symbolism of the flower of life, I would like to know, how will you apply this knowledge in your life? Is there any aspect of the flower of life pattern that you already notice in your day-to-day life? Share in the comments your experience or something you learned today. because as we manifest and discuss together, we create a collective field of energy and spiritual growth. Each comment here strengthens our connection and raises the collective vibration of our community. And if you want to continue expanding your journey of discovery, stick with me and click on the video that's popping up on your screen right now. The All-Seeing Eye, unveiling the hidden secret you need to know. In this video, we're going to unravel another ancient symbol with the power to awaken consciousness and reveal secrets that you need to know to continue your spiritual evolution. See you there.